Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how one book can strategically replace your marketing and sales team to attract better quality clients for your business. Hey, I'm Michael DeLon. I'm founder of Paperback Expert, and I've helped over 250 business owners like you create books that not only tell your story, but also grow your business. For years, I've seen business owners waste time on strategies that just don't scale. And I know the frustration of running outreach campaigns that don't lead to consistent results. But here's the good news. It doesn't have to be that way. If you're ready to stop trading time for clients and start working smarter, this video is for you. You see, the problem is that personal outreach and ads are limited. All right, let's get real for a second. How many of you have completely felt drained after an entire day of reaching out to leads? Maybe you spent hours crafting emails or making calls or DMing people or setting up ad campaigns only to see minimal results or hear crickets. Here's the problem. Personal outreach and ads are limited by one thing: your time. You can't scale by sending 100 emails a day or running ads endlessly. There's only so much time in the day, and unless you have an endless supply of hours, you're bound to hit a ceiling. The more clients you get, the more work it takes to maintain those relationships, which is why it can feel like you're on a never-ending hamster wheel. And let's face it, you're not getting any younger. The business will only grow if you change how you're approaching your marketing and sales process. The solution is to scale through a book. So the solution to scaling without burning out? Here's the good news. A book can help you scale your business in ways that personal outreach and ads simply cannot do. A book works for you 24/7, handling your marketing, nurturing your leads, and even pre-selling your services before you ever meet with a prospect. Once your book is out there, it brings clients around the clock. Even while you're sleeping, even while you are working, serving other clients, your book is working for you. That's the power of a book. It doesn't require you to be physically present. It allows you to multiply your reach, build trust, and close clients in a way that ads and outreach just never will. So let's break it down. Here are 4 key benefits that show exactly how a book helps you scale your services without burning out or working more hours. Okay, benefit 1. Multiply your reach without more effort. Let's start with the first benefit. A book can multiply your reach without you needing to do any more work. Think about how many people you can reach with one email campaign or one ad set. You might be able to target hundreds or even thousands of people, but you're still relying on the same limited method: personal outreach. Now, imagine if instead you're reaching out individually. Your book could reach thousands of people automatically. That's what a book can do for you. Once your book is published, it's working for you 24/7. Every copy that's sold, every copy you give out, every person who reads it is a potential client that you've reached. Okay, Steve Grover is a personal injury attorney in Canada, one of our clients. He has added over $1 million in top-line revenue by putting one of his 3 books that he's published with us into the hands of ideal prospects. They get his book, they read his book, and when they need his services, they know exactly who to call. And they call Steve, and he serves them over $1 million of top-line revenue for his law firm by handing out his books. This is what I call exponential scaling. Unlike an ad campaign where you have to pay for every new lead, or a personal email where you're starting from scratch, your book keeps working, bringing in leads over and over again. And the best part, you don't have to do anything extra to keep it going. Benefit 2. Pre-sell your value before you talk to prospects. The second benefit is that your book pre-sells you to your best prospects before you ever talk with them. If you've been in business for a while, you know that convincing someone to work with you can take time. With outreach, you have to go back and forth, prove your value, overcome objections, all before you even get to the point where they're ready to sign an agreement. And that can take weeks or even months. But here's where a book comes in. Your book is like a 24/7 sales conversation that works before you ever say a word. When someone picks up your book, they're not just reading random content. They're getting to know you. They're understanding your philosophy. They're seeing your expertise in action. They're spending time with you, and time leads to trust. By the time they finish your book, they've already thought that you are the person that they want to work with, and they've bought into the value that you're offering. So when you finally talk with them, you're not convincing them. You're not even closing them. They've already closed themselves. They've already trusted you. They already know what you can do and that you are the person that they want to work with. That changes everything about how you sell and onboard prospects. Brad Pistole is one of our financial advisor clients. He's written 2 books with us, and Brad's been on radio for a long time, probably close to 10 years. And over, he's had radio listeners request a copy of his book. He mails it out to them, and they'll walk into his office after scheduling an appointment, and they'll say, "I've been listening to your radio program for years. Then I got a copy of your book, and I read it. Now I'm ready to work with you." The book changes everything. So benefit number 3, how one book can work across every stage of your sales process. You see, most marketing tools are limited to just one part of your sales funnel. An ad might grab attention, but it doesn't nurture. A sales call might close a deal, but it can't generate leads at scale. An email sequence might warm someone up, but it doesn't always build trust fast enough. Your book, it does all of that at once. You can use your book as a lead magnet to attract new prospects. You can hand it out at events and send it in a follow-up email, or give it to someone who's just a little bit curious about what you do. Then that same book becomes a nurturing tool. As they read it, your prospects getting to know you, your beliefs, your process, how you get results. And when they're ready to buy, that book has already done 80% of the selling for you. They don't need to be convinced anymore. They're already feeling like they know you, they trust you, and they're often the ones reaching out to you saying, "Hey, I read your book. I'm ready to work with you. How do we get started?" That's a great place to be. You're not chasing them anymore. You're actually just attracting them. You're positioning yourself as an expert. That's how one book can carry someone from stranger to paying client without you lifting a finger. 4th benefit, books create real authority that compounds over time. All right, let's talk about the long game of business. A book is the only marketing asset that gets more powerful the longer it's in the world. Think about that. Ads get ignored, emails get buried, social media, well, they fade after about 24 hours. But your book, people keep it. They share it. They refer back to it. It becomes a resource. Books have shelf life. It's going to stick around for a very long time. Every year that passes, your book is building more credibility, not less. It's your intellectual property. It positions you as an authority in your space. And here's the best part. It separates you from everyone else who's out there doing exactly what you do, shouting at the top of their lungs on social media. They're not an expert because they don't have a book. When someone holds a book in their hands, something shifts in their minds. It says, this person knows what they're talking about. They are the real deal. And because you've taken the time to organize your thoughts, to share your insights, and structure your process into something physical and tangible, it builds a level of trust that no ad or email campaign ever will. That trust turns into clients, and those clients turn into referrals. People don't just pass around your website link, but they will pass along your book and say, "You've got to read this." And suddenly, your name is in rooms you never entered. That's what real scalability looks like. So if you're tired of spinning your wheels with cold outreach or watching your ad budget disappear with no ROI, maybe it's time you do something different. If you're ready to create your book and make it work for you 24/7, reach out through the link in the description below. We've helped hundreds of experts in business do exactly that, and I can't wait to help you. If you found this video helpful, hit the like and subscribe buttons and make sure to watch my next video.